The only thing I would like to say is patience is a virtue. Nothing happens overnight. So you need to put your content out there, grow organically, and that's when people start relating to you.
Yes, okay.
And then comes the pressure. You have to work hard so that your work resonates in this industry.
Hello everyone, very good morning, and myself Madhusmita Nayak, the host of the podcast The Reengineered. And in this podcast, we bring authentic stories of success who have actually done an impact in the society. As the word reengineered implies, the people who have reengineered their life, their profession, their career, because they found out their true calling. And with that note, today we have a wonderful guest with me who is very special to me because she is from my place, Odisha. And she is my fellow sister from Odisha, and she has re-engineered her profession from the veterinary, as a veterinary surgeon, to one of the very, very famous UAE food and lifestyle blogger. Dr.Sony, welcome to my podcast.
Thank you so much, and thanks a lot for these kind words.
And it's a pleasure to have you. And because you are from Odisha, I feel so proud today.
It's likewise. It's always lovely to meet you, and thanks for having me here.
And as you know, it's a very, very significant transformation, I must say. It's beyond reengineering. I cannot imagine you from a veterinary surgeon and that to a gold medalist, and then moving to food, which is favorite of all. So tell me, was this an eureka moment or how it happened?
So let me put it this way. Nothing happens by itself. So it takes a lot of struggle and proper channeling your energy. So we are foodies, me and my husband. And I'll just tell you an instant, we used to travel 400 kilometers just to eat.
Oh, wow.
When I was in Riyadh, from Riyadh to Bahrain. So so you can understand what kind of foodies we are.
400 kilometers.
Yes, 400 kilometers, and just to eat at Savana Bhavan. We did that. So we used to take all the innovative food shots and put it on Instagram. Then it clicked, and everything happens organically. So that's the story behind this, and my family and friends, everybody supported it and applauded. And
how it happened, when you first uploaded your video. So did you started with videos, photographs, or how it is?
So I am a creative person. And whenever I see something, I just think of the angles, from which angle can I take the shot. And my husband is a person who is crazy for food. So we used to go to restaurants, explore, and then I used to capture, and then slowly I started making reels because I love music and editing stuff.
Saying that, I have seen all your videos in Instagram, majority of them. I think, who is the model of your story in the Instagram?
It's my husband.
Yeah, and I like his signature. Can you show the audience what is his signature pose?
I would love you to show that.
Yeah, and for all the friends who are watching this video, must say that yes, Sony is very creative and she's a great content creator, but I must say the signature pose of her husband like this. He says wow.
Wow.
Yes. So this is one of the best moments, and he is also a doctor, right?
Yes,
and
he is.
How he makes time to accompany you to all the shootings.
So first of all, I'm really thankful to him because he's been supporting me for everything. Name it, if I want to say, see, I want to do this, then he'll be like, okay, go ahead, I'm there for you. And whatever support you need, I'll be there. So we started this journey because he is mad for food.
Okay.
So
seems like you both.
And yeah, let me tell you a secret which no one knows.
Okay.
He will give his proper expression only if he likes the food.
Okay.
So if it doesn't touch his soul, the expression is not going to come.
So he's a genuine blogger then.
Genuine.
Yeah.
And I think he's the only doctor to whom patients call and ask, like, doctor, where can we go to celebrate our occasions?
Amazing.
Could you please recommend some restaurant or something in this budget? So these kind of calls, yes, my husband, he gets.
And is he also planning to re-engineer his career plan and move from doctor profession to also a food blogger?
Oh yes, he is already doing that with me.
Okay.
And yeah, if I have to talk about him, it's going to take a entire different episode.
Okay. But it's nice, like, how as a family of doctor, you have changed your passion, you have found your passion for food and you are doing it together. So I think it's a family blogging,
Yes,
quality time that you
absolutely.
do for food. And saying that, because you are from the same place as mine, like it is a bit conservative and hard for our parents to accept, right? Because as we all know, for us being Ayodhya, like the only profession that we care about, either doctor or
Oh,
engineer. So I'm an engineer. So it's like how they took it when you first said that, no, I want to go for food blogging.
So, as I said, this happened organically, and they know that I am creative and I love music and I think out of the box. So, initially, they just thought I'm doing it like a hobby or something like that. But then, when this thing clicked, they were really, really supporting me. And just the only thing I want to say is our parents are such people who keep us grounded.
Yes.
And that mindset is enough. Be it Dr.Sony or Dr.'s Medalist, I'm the same.
Okay. And they support you
Yes,
too.
definitely they do.
Yeah. Okay. And commercially, how beneficial it is as a food blogging?
Food blogging, so I do it out of passion.
Okay.
So I never thought it to be commercial or something. But then at the end of the day, when you invest your time and energy in that, there should be some outcome.
Yes.
So yeah, and Dubai is full of opportunities, and it's good for everyone who want to explore
This industry, yeah.
industry.
My question for this will be, because there are many young generation who are actually very passionate about food blogging, any kind of blogging, and they're so creative. So any thought process, any message for this young generation who want to venture into this profession?
Yes. So the only thing I would like to say is patience is a virtue. Nothing happens overnight. So you need to put your content out there, grow organically, and that's when people start relating to you.
Yes. Okay.
And then comes the pressure. You have to work hard so that your work resonates in this industry. And one more thing, there's no age limit, because I have seen people who have started blogging at the age of 60.
Okay.
In rather be it YouTube, Facebook, and
Because they
Instagram.
found their interest
Yeah.
in food and they love doing that.
At the end of the day, passion. If you have passion, you're definitely going to rock it.
I definitely second on that, and I will like to add two more parameters. It's passion, energy, and time. Makes you
Absolutely.
successful and leads the path where you want to reach.
Very well said.
So, saying that, like, because your passion is food, so relating the next question will be like, do you go to restaurants fully loaded, or you go half empty stomach, or you go full empty stomach along with your family?
This is a question many of our friends, they ask us. So this is the first question actually.
Okay.
What do you do? Do you eat all the food spread? This is the question we get. So we come from a background where we say food is God.
Okay.
So I believe food should never be wasted.
Completely.
So whenever we go to a restaurant for review, they offer a very lavish spread. So we opt for a brunch, not
Okay.
a breakfast. We skip the breakfast, so it's a brunch, early brunch, and then we try to eat and taste everything, and then we just ask and request them to parcel so that we can give it to our near dear ones.
This is such a sustainable practice, I must say.
Definitely,
Like,
because
you counter and you address both breakfast and lunch, and
Yeah.
then you don't waste food.
Definitely.
So that is one of the biggest passion, and looking forward for it, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and especially when we see there are many places where people don't get food to eat. So You can't waste food.
Yes.
So that's not an option at all.
And do you teach the same thing to your kids?
Definitely.
So they accompany you too.
Definitely, they do. And they understand. We try to inculcate these things as early as possible because they are going to carry it forward to their generation. Like food should not be wasted, water should not be wasted, and recycling, sustainability. These are the things only things which we can give to our kids.
Yeah. So you have collaborated with 150 restaurants in UAE, right? Approximately.
Now more than that, actually.
More than that. Okay. So how many numbers?
More than 180 to 200 now.
Amazing. So how do you get this call from? Like, if you can share this with your public. Like, usually when anyone starts as a food blogger, they find this struggle, right? Like how to approach, whom to approach, how to create. Can you share some thoughts on that?
Yeah, definitely. So the thing is, be as genuine as possible. When you are approaching a brand, they'll see how genuine you are, what are your works, what the works you have done, and they ask for insights.
Okay.
Like when you approach them, they'll ask for the insights and the work you have done.
So your history.
Yeah.
So what's
history.
your? So they
With
go through your profile.
Yeah, when you approach any elite brand, they'll do that. And if you want to make a fresh start, then just genuinely, as a
give your content
food
like
lover,
intention.
just approach them, either DM them or email them respectfully and asking for collaboration. If they are open for it, they'll definitely reach out to you.
But what is the key? Is it consistency? Consistently following up with all the restaurants and asking, or
consistency up to some extent, yes, but it's just that a correct way of approach.
Okay.
The way you frame your words matter a lot.
Very good. So it's the approach, consistency. Does network plays a big role?
Yes, absolutely. Especially in such place like Dubai, you need to have good network.
Okay.
And in case you are a newbie here, still people are willing to help.
Okay.
Here in Dubai. So we all believe in collective growths. So anytime anybody is in need or you want to pursue a career in food blogging, let's go to a restaurant. That's what I would say.
And I must say to anyone listening to our podcast today, she is the best person. If you want to start a career in food blogging, just reach out to Dr. Sony. Can you share your Instagram handle, please?
Yeah, it's Dr. Medalist. So you can just DM me. Always available.
She has tied up with around 200 restaurants. And how many followers? Around 27,000 followers she has right now.
Yes.
But she is a vegetarian. So what do you do for when you get call from a non-vegetarian restaurant?
So yeah, this is one more thing. Whenever we get a call from invitation from any restaurant, I respectfully tell them that I would like to promote all your vegetarian delicacies. So if you're interested, then we can go ahead.
And then you pass on the non-vegetarian
Definitely,
to your network.
And if they reply back like we have more of non-veg things and stuff, I just tell them that there are few bloggers who can be really helpful to you, and I just pass on their Insta accounts to them so that they
also get. Yeah. Very good. One of the very natural question, like how it is comfortable to do blogging and at the same time consuming food. Is it under pressure? So is it more joyful eating just without the radar of camera, or it is more joyful when you enjoy your food and get it captured too?
So let me tell you a secret. A food blogger can never eat hot food.
Okay.
So we have to take, because until I am satisfied with the content I have, so I don't eat.
Okay.
Not I let anyone eat.
Is it? Okay.
So I need to take proper shot because I want to just do justice to the restaurant.
Definitely.
So that they get benefited.
Right.
And the purpose for which we have been invited. So that has to be sorted. For that, I just take time to take the videos and shots, and then we eat.
So that's the opposite side of it, right?
Yes.
As a food
Many
blogger,
people,
you cannot eat hot food. So you always go to restaurant and consume cold food.
Yes. So now I have worked on it, and whenever we go to a restaurant, I just, as soon as I enter the restaurant, I just scan the place, and I make it in my mind, like from where I need to get shots, so that I can reduce the time and at least warm food we can have.
Yeah, and any challenges that you faced when you started this?
Challenges, not exactly, because it was very organic.
Okay.
We didn't want it. It was not deliberately done. We worked on it, like it clicked, and
And you improved
yes,
in the
yes,
process
you
itself.
need to keep on upgrading.
Okay.
That's the key of success in every field. So, as we started this, one of the leading agency approached us.
Okay.
And that's when I understood, okay, these things work through agencies here.
Okay.
Until that, I was not aware that such things exist.
Okay, but you did it on your own
Yeah.
thing, and because you
Yeah.
wanted it more organically, and that's the reason what passion reflects, right? And
Exactly.
you are doing a wonderful job. And before we sign off, my last question to you will be: any Oriya delicacy that you have found out in UAE, which we both can share, and all our Oriya family friends, our brothers and sisters saying in UAE can also go and relish in that restaurant?
Oh, yes. I would like to name Jhalmudi.
Oh wow,
That's one of
jhalmuri.
my favorites. That's like a nostalgia.
Okay.
So in Khaugali, they have very authentic and good jhalmudis. So people out there who are searching for good authentic jhalmudis, you can go and try. And please let me know, did you like, or
Yes.
we need to search for some other place.
Yes, and for people who don't know jhalmuri, it's a puffed rice mixed with all spices. One of the very, very, I
Famous
think,
street
famous delicacy of Odisha,
Yes.
and I think maybe in Calcutta also.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
please, as Dr. Sony said, definitely visit Khaugali and see how the delicacy tastes. So I think, thank you so much for coming.
Thanks for having me.
And with all such thing that you have achieved for past so many years as a food blogger, what is that one re-engineering thing that you will be doing for changing your lifestyle, food blogging style, or as a life as a whole?
So life has to be re-engineered always. You need to keep on upgrading yourself, because that's the key of success.
Definitely, yes.
So
Continuous re-engineering.
Continuous. Then initially, when I used to wake up, I used to get my white coat and search for the patients and just see them at a glance, and I used to get the prescriptions done and all. Now, when I wake up, I think about the aesthetics of the restaurant. So what to edit, whom to reply back, all these things.
So you decide depending on which day you will wake up as what? As
Yeah.
Dr. Sony, veterinary surgeon, or as Dr. Sony, the famous food blogger?
It's a combination of both, actually.
Okay.
Because to the restaurants where we go, even when I say that I'm a veterinary surgeon by profession, they ask me, like, I have a pet, so it has this problem.
So you give them pet
it's like I
consultancy.
have both in me.
Ah, yeah.
The veterinarian in me can never go anywhere, and the food lover is always there.
Very good. And thank you so much. Thank you for doing such a wonderful job. And people, whoever goes through your Insta handle, they're so lucky to see that, the reels, the videos that you put. And as you said, your husband's signature posture actually goes for the genuine trademark of the taste. So thank you so much. Lovely listening to your story, and happy to have you with us.
Thanks a lot for having me. And yes, congratulations on this. Such a unique thought of re-engineering your careers. I have never heard about it.
Thank you.
More power to you, girl.
Thank you so much. And whoever listening to us, please sign in and listen to the Re-Engineered podcast. I'll be getting 40 authentic stories on how people have changed their career, their passion, because they got the true calling within themselves.